response.
I wonder how long we haven't been able to hear Dorky.
Oh, I know.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
It's basically
Hecklo.
impossible for us to tell.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering why she was being so quiet, though.
Hello. Oh, I heard a hello.
Can you guys hear me like
Now we
clearly
can.
this time?
Yeah,
super
you're
quiet,
You're a little bit
though. I
quiet.
can hear you.
Oh, okay.
But at least your icon lights up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit, it's working.
I'm assuming. It's not lighting up right now, mind you, but could just saying it.
How about now?
Still
You're
super
so
quiet.
consistent.
Zeus,
Oh, you're getting better. Getting better.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, there we
Hey.
go. There we go.
can you do it a little bit more, or no? If not, then it's fine. I'm just wondering.
No, I got a microphone somewhere. Let me go find it.
I think this is fine right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
we're
a
good.
normal volume, to be honest. So that's okay. Whatever you did there, kind of worked.
I think she already left to get the microphone.
Oh,
That's
damn.
fine. That's fine. Gives me time to go check
Never mind.
this thing. Just gotta go check a thing fast.
Of course, from her deaths. Yep.
Do you have voice, Sam?
What? You don't like my voice?
I didn't even say I didn't like it. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
It's a very
Sticks,
soft voice.
go back to Source. You're not in this campaign.
will. Sing us out! You guys can meet
Sure,
Source
somewhere
and
in-
Sticks in this world. Sticks isn't an imp anymore. He's like, wait, chatter.
Is he a pit fiend yet?
No, not yet. Sorry.
He's
Maybe
working
it's
on
not.
it. Working his way up.
There's an echo.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, shit, I didn't hear it. So the echo isn't
I
me,
heard
is it?
creaking chair.
No.
Okay.
Being casually says BRB. Where does he go? No one knows.
You must be RB.
Miss Burb.
How interesting.
The roll.
How interesting.
When do you think will be like
Does
the
it sound
next
better?
time?
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's much clearer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's clear. It's better.
Yeah, I'm using like my Steam Deck as a setup, but I don't know.
Oh. Clever.
Interesting choices.
Yeah.
Wonder how that works.
It just does.
Like a PC, but
Console size.
Imagine a Switch
Okay,
with
well, we're
dummy.
still waiting on Alec to come back, but the people that are relevant to what I'm about to just close is
I don't know. Wolfgang's pretty relevant. He's there as well.
No, he's not. Shut the fuck up. He can't cast spells anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Can I ask a question?
As a spellcaster, I'm worried.
You should be.
You're all spellcasters, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Hey, here you guys go. Here you guys go.
Do we want it? Do we really want it?
Yeah. Well,
Of course you do. Of course you do.
you guys
This is
each
when
can
the fun
cast
stuff-
borrowed knowledge one time for free in the long rest. Per long rest.
Oh,
Ooh.
what's borrowed knowledge?
You
a-
got some
like a
dark
spell?
music.
You for an hour you get proficiency in a skill. Skill or tool. I don't know why it doesn't put tool in there if I'm being honest. Skill or tool that you don't already have proficiency in.
Okay, so we can cast it once a day? Is that what you said?
Once for free a day. You don't need the material components.
Oh,
You don't even need the. You basically don't need any of the components. Is what I'm saying. You just sort of cast it.
All right. Appreciate it. Welcome
Smile.
back. Little gift before we get wrecked. We'll see.
Yeah, so you guys
What
can.
is the wrecking ball?
Oh, it's like second
That's
level.
me.
That'd be high.
Speaking of Wrecking Balls, hi Tango.
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Wasn't that like an alien from Ben 10?
Also, here in
Tango?
Overwatch.
Mm.
He's
Tango's
on
near
my
my
wrecking ball.
heart.
Hi, baby boy. Hi. Hi.
Wrecking Ball in Overwatch. You mean Hamtaro?
Hey. He's so cute. Alright. We're all here. Let's get back into it. Shall we?
We shall!
We shall.
Suppose.
We need to change the music. This music has been fantastic so far, but we need to change it up. Why is something smelling like a burning? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. If I die to fire in winter, I think there's a certain irony there.
Welcome to California. So how'd you die? Roasted to death. Okay, in California. Alright, tracks. Middle of winter. The fuck?
Oh dear.
California has winter?
I mean, I'm assuming you guys.
Right? That's why he's
like-
saying what the fuck, because it has winter somehow.
Nani?
What you're talking about? I'm not there.
Also, Percy, I'm so sorry, because you're going to
Ah!
You told me you'd be colder-ish.
cold for October. For when you're visiting, it'd be fine-ish.
Oh yeah, you committing, Kirsty, huh? You actually gonna come down, huh?
Yeah,
You
fucking.
wanna fight me,
like-
huh? You wanna come on down? Screw up, right behind the casket.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking fight you.
I've been paying the homeless
No,
guy
record
there
the
$1
TikTok.
every day. He's
Oh,
he's
God.
like,
No,
God.
we know this is a lie. He wouldn't give homeless people money.
yeah, he saw through my ploy. He's right.
Oh my god. There you go.
Touche.
Put you in your ally already.
I'm calling Anthony. He has a gun.
Oh my god.
Is he schizophrenic?
I never actually. No, he's not schizophrenic. Well, I hope not. Yeah, I probably will talk to
Nothing to
Anthony. If we actually do go shooting while Kirsty's down, I'll ask Anthony because he's gone to a bunch of different shooting ranges around here.
Oh,
He's
has a selection.
he's a very worldly man. He's had a lot of experiences in life, from owning a nightclub to being a bartender to working at a farm.
Being a
After
bard.
all that.
Mhm.
And now he
After
works
all
as
of that?
wholesale fuel in Circle K. Yeah, he's had a very weird life. Anyways, we're all back. Let's get back into it.
It sounds like someone who had a midlife crisis, but it worked out for him.
He's really cool. He calls me Hefe.
Hey.
So, music. To the three of you that are not present, I'm afraid you won't be present for an indeterminate amount of time.
Except
But
this
you guys are
week.
free to just vibe and chill in the meantime. If anything does come up, I'll probably drag all of you to Whisper Chat to set up stuff. Anywho, to those of you teleporting to the Heartlands, I saw that page. The page where it's like everyone's distributions. Did I delete it? Oh, no, that's on it's on the cover. There you go. You guys begin to teleport. Teleportation is, and I probably should have been disclosing this as you guys have been teleporting. Teleportation is a bit of semi-literally an out-of-body experience, not like astral projection, though. Imagine, like, in, like, sci-fi movies, imagine Star Wars in specific, I guess, that, like, hyperspace feel, except you don't have a ship around you.
Oh, no.
But you're exposed to it, or you think Doctor Who intro. There is a protective bubble around you that prevents you from getting lost to the method of teleportation. Most methods of teleportation utilize, in some way, shape, or form, ley lines. Not necessarily directly riding on them, but using them almost as a sort of current to whip onto. And that's where this momentum of teleportation comes from. To some people, particularly those who are inexperienced with teleportation, it is a bit of a roller coaster, semi-literally, in that it makes you a bit sick once you're done teleporting. That being said, you guys have teleported a number of times now, so even if if any of that effect does crop onto you, you're probably getting used to it, bit by bit. As you guys are teleporting, though, you three swear you hear something whisper at you. Yes. Not something, someone. It does sound like a humanoid voice. But you guys teleport through. As you guys finish your teleportation, the climate is immediately better. It's not dank. The climate's immediately better. It's not this dank, semi-decrepit, airy feel about the place. To Silas, you're much more familiar with this. Much
Yes.
more. Air is crisper, scent of oaks and pines, fragrant through the air instead of swamp gas. Stuff like that.
First thing they do is take a deep breath and just go, oh, thank
The
God.
style of teleportation room is relatively uniform across noble houses and even other factions. So you guys are in this sort of like, imagine an egg and cut it in half. You're on the upper half of the egg, sort of
We're eggs.
domed room. And there is a locked gate and like viewing chambers dotted around the place. That being said, there is a contingency of house guards here, ready to greet you. I don't really know which one of you would be closest, given that teleportation is just sort of there. We'll say Silas. It's your territory.
Okay.
Congratulations. One of these guards, dressed in half plate and having noble iconography and colors tabard, that you're sort of familiar with. You've seen it before, but that's not saying much, I'm afraid. Comes up to you. They have a pike and a shield. They're not aimed at you or raised or anything, but, standard guard procedure. They go up to you and simply say, "And who exactly is the leader of your party? To whom would I be addressing?"
Silas looks at everyone like, we didn't decide this before we came.
Wolfgang points at Silas.
Me, Silas of the Heartlands. And Silas will hold out a paw for a handshake.
Welcome, Silas of the Heartlands, to the estate of Lord Swahod. We've been notified of your coming, and we have another guest that would like to speak with you immediately.
Of course.
Do you need any help with baggage, luggage, any carrying items?
I don't.
The guard looks across. I don't think you guys really travel heavy, so.
No. Silas just have their backpack. I'm sure everyone just has.
Wolfgang, for a moment, debates trying to make this guy carry.
Carry the sword.
Yeah, but
It would not
That's
go
That's
well.
fine.
no.
Very good. Then please, come up the stairs with me.
And we follow.
They sort of make this sort of diamond, or more like a pentagon formation, with the guard that I was just speaking to taking the point of the pentagon, with the other few guards making the corners of a rectangle around you guys. Front corners, back corners. You begin walking up the stairs and into a luxuriously decorated space. Lord Traern's place was nice, don't get me wrong. It's a noble's house, and Lord Traern is well connected, and an older house. This place is that even more. This is a Heartlandic noble's house. So it has a lot of what's the term? Not Baroque. Rococo? I think it's Rococo. It's sort of like this interior design aesthetic of a lot of laurels and reefs and flowering vines sort of growing out and around the place, etched into the wooden framework, the wallpaper paintings and stuff like that. Lot to Sajar. Oh yeah, this is what it's about. A lot of not gilded, golden stuff here.
Oh yeah, he nods very approvingly, like taking in the scenery.
Silas follows suit in the nodding.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
In passing,
you can-
he sort of mentions to Silas, like, whoever did the designing here has taste.
I can tell.
You guys can even smell. Thank you, Alec. That's actually pretty accurate. Maybe a bit more greenery in there, like actual green in there.
Oh, that's like Russian Tsar.
Yeah, art movement sort of circulated even on delayed circulations. Fun fact of our history. You guys do also smell a bunch of food being prepared somewhere in the facility, and it's just sort of wafting around the place. You guys can smell slow roasted meats. You guys can smell freshly made breads and other sweet pastries and stuff like that. Deep fried items. Oh,
This is actively trying not to drool.
Nearby windows let in a bunch of sunlight. Probably more sunlight than you guys have seen in the past 2 weeks. To those of you that have not been to the Heartlands, you understand immediately why people call this place so idyllic. Right? It's like seeing like those postcards of like vacation spots, and then you go there, and it actually is the same as a postcard. It's not like a false advertisement.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. As you guys walk around, can all three of you roll me d100?
Oh, yeah?
Again?
Well, Wolfgang too.
Hey!
Okay.
1 second. I got a.
With me, it's either extremes or it's average.
That's usually what you kind of want, I would imagine.
Rouge. Average.
Bridge. Jerky, can you roll?
She's gonna set up.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. My bad.
I will say Kebab, who's following behind Deet, is like, what the fuck is this place? Let me out! Let me out!
I want to be in the forest. Oh my god.
Oh my
I got 12 and
God.
99.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
Deet, can you make me a deck save? No reason.
Oh my god.
Save.
Deck
So it's a
save,
choice
yes.
of who's the biggest
Okay.
loser, and it was
I'm brought to me
Also-
with evasion. I'll give you advantage because you have evasion, because this isn't like a damage or half sort of situation. So advantage deck save.
Okay.
Hey.
my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
What's
So we
with
got a
all the
99, we got a nat
20s,
20,
bro?
and a No,
Let's
here's the better
go.
part. The other one's a natural 1. So she got
God,
99,
so
natural 20, and a nat
Oh my
20, all in
god!
this, like, span
She's
of
just
2
trying to
months.
impress.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
The dice are just like, fucking take it all. Take it.
Mhm, mhm. So we're never going to have a nat 20 again after this session.
This is where it ends.
Oh god. Don't
This
say
is
that.
where it ends. I'm trying to find. Oh, this is such a very specific thing. Box? The box? Just.
This music
Good
reminds me
enough.
of Don't Star for some reason.
I can hear that.
That's a great
yeah.
start.
So. Have we all seen the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Dean, as you guys are walking through the hall, the sounds of someone turning, like the shoes digging into a sleek floor, of someone like spinning around a corner and then gunning it straight forward. You begin hearing that. All of you begin hearing that. This person begins to sprint in a fucking hurry, I might add. They look like, where are they? Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing. Oh, they don't have a sheet. That's why I'm fucking stupid. They look like this. Look like that.
Ha.
And they're carrying
Guy.
the guy. They're carrying these little boxes. Have you ever seen like a Asian or like a rice steaming box, like Chinese or Japanese people have? Something like that.
Mm.
Like a little stack of them, about like 4 boxes stacked on top of one another. They're sprinting down the hall and run straight into sort of you and Kebab. And as they obviously trip and fall and all this shit flies in the air, this is a fucking nat 20. This is the reason I asked for Spider-Man. You remember Spider-Man where Tobey Maguire catches all the food on the tray? That's what you do for this guy. That's what you do for this guy. Fun fact, Tobey Maguire actually did do that.
Yeah, it
took
was
him
like
God.
400
It took
like
like
a
so
thousand
many
tries.
takes, but they actually
Yeah.
did do it. I'm not joking.
Mm.
It's very fun. So
And
you
there's
catch all,
sound
and
in this
inside are these little buns, these little, sort of like starchy, powdered, covered buns, sort of aligned on top, like sort of tucked next to one another. Like each tray is filled with each and every one of these items. Little rice buns. And the guy gets up and he sees that you're holding it like fucking like Atlas holding up the world or the Statue of Liberty holding the torch in one hand. And he just whistles. Oh.
Nice catch, dude.
He stands up and like dusts himself off. Holy hell. Nice reflexes.
It wasn't that much.
Humble too. He takes them off your hands. I appreciate that. I'll talk to you guys more later or something. I gotta go. He begins sprinting down.
Oh, bye.
Silas, roll me perception, I guess? I don't know how to describe it. Like, just to see if you recognize the type of food.
Alright.
It's not the most serious thing, but, you know, it's something you're capable of. You didn't see it. There's so much happening so suddenly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Didn't even
The
look at
guards
it.
just sort of look confused at one another. Like, not to the point like, who was that guy? Intruder! But like, more like, what the fuck just happened? Mama, you're right. Did run into you.
I'm fine, thank you.
He looks at you. He looks across at Kebab, who's just like, alright.
Who
never
was that,
mind.
by the way?
That's one of the other guests in the estate right now. That goes by the name of Neil.
I see.
If you want, I could go retrieve him later if you want to make him apologize.
Oh
No.
no. No need. Why was he in such a rush?
Fuck if I know, man. So I've been gone the whole day. I didn't even realize he was back.
I see.
You sure you're right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, let's continue on then. Walk off. Continue walking. They keep leading you, guiding you like a tour. You guys go out to so let's start a pavilion area. It's this open air deck that just sort of looks up and out with like a covered awning, glass awning sort of place, almost like a greenhouse, but except it's open, walled. And you guys realize now how high you are, how tall. This estate, this keep, whatever you want to call it, is built on like a hill or not a mountain, but a large hill, and it oversees an entire town beneath it. Not in its shadow, mind you. That'd be pretty vampire evil-esque.
It'd be pretty fucked up.
It would be pretty fucked up, yeah. And okay, you guys probably sent the right people. Silas, you've seen how big Heartlandic cities can be. Whether this counts as a city or a large town, who knows? Stajar, you're an exchange, and you've definitely seen bigger and better places than this. Come on. And D, you're from like a more urban environment, so this isn't too unfamiliar to you. Albeit, it's an interesting mix of rural and urban. Like a clean divide of like, here's the farmland, here's the city. Whereas in Sensig, cities often intermingled with ruralities. It's this sort of weird blemishing mix. Not to say they're inefficient or anything, but just it's different from what you're seeing right now. But nonetheless, none of you guys are surprised that a city can look like this. If it were Anushka here, then maybe that'd be a different question, but we gotta get in our dig somewhere.
I know that you said it, but I meant to ask, and then a bunch of shit happened. What was the name of the house that we're in? Could you write it?
Sure.
Because I did not understand it when you first said it.
Swan.
Okay.
To Sajar, not Frijaran, but Exchangian. Because Exchangian isn't Frijaran. Like, there is a bit of... To an uneducated onlooker or listener, they probably do sound the same. In the same way, people are like... like, Indonesian and Filipino. It's like, that's the same thing, right? No. No, it's not. Not at all, but okay.
Like I speak Tagalog?
It's like King of the Hill. So are you Chinese or are you Japanese? I'm Laotian. So are you Chinese or are you Japanese? Yeah, it's like that. Like, to an uneducated person, they wouldn't know. But to
How do you
your
pronounce it?
trained mind, you would identify it. your knowledge of mine.
Yeah. How did you pronounce it?
Swahad.
Swahad.
Oh, hard. I'm gonna end up forgetting that, but that's okay.
I think it's pretty phonetic. You'll be fine. So you guys go to this pavilion area, and you see there is a conference room that has its door cracked open, and the guards direct you to it. The conference room itself has a long window that likely spans and looks out to the same view, but it is a more isolated private speaking area. Fancy, thick, lacquered wood heavy door. English oak.
Damn English oak.
Damned English oak. Yeah, but the door's cracked
Where did
open.
they get English oak? There's no England.
They import it.
Just falls out of the sky sometimes with a tea bag.
Yeah.
That was
Teabagging.
get the door and knock.
You knock on the door, and you can hear the man from before talking in a rather excited and apologetic manner. You knock on the door, right?
Yep. Give it a
The
good old
conversation
little-
stops, and then you can hear a voice call out from inside the room. Feel free to come in.
So we do.
So you do. So you do.
You get shot.
That would be a different NPC, but no, not this time. We see
We were welcomed.
boom and boom.
Ooh.
That's a familiar token.
That's crazy.
That one's not.
Ooh. I know neither of these people. That's surprising.
That makes sense. you guys shuffle into the room, and you guys can see that these two individuals at the top are standing next to one another as the tray of rice buns is set on a long table, a long lacquered conference room table, obviously which has probably had nobility or other fancy merchants sitting at it that are worth more than all of you put together at current. And this buns are just sitting there, and the guy is like apologetically, like half bowing awkwardly, like, "Hey, I'm sorry," sort of like pose. And the other two are just looking absolutely unamused by it. The individual, I will call them on top left. Zia? Oh, where's my pipe? Dango, where's the pipe? Dango! I have it somewhere.
It's a not a well-known fact, but cats always know where pipes are. That's why Silas had such an attraction to Ulysses's pipe.
I can't believe our DM is going to toke mid-session.
I mean, don't hate. It'll make the story better, I think. I found
You
it!
mean he hasn't this whole time?
Hell yeah, I still got the pipe! Had this thing for years. Fuck yeah. Anyways. I bought this pipe specifically for this NPC.
Really?
Yeah, but I've gotten a lot of use out of it over the years.
You mean you got like a pipe?
Pipe.
I
That's
thought
right.
you were talking about water pipes. Like what?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I've got a whole water pipe in his mouth right now.
I would understand your confusion then, yeah.
Whoa! Anyways.
That's a beaten.
That's a beat. That's a paddler. The individual on the top left looks over at you guys with this sort of like half sleepy gaze as he sort of scans across you guys as you guys file into the room. His eyes do linger on Wolfgang.
And
But-
as they do, he will reach into his pouch and pull out a larger pipe.
Flex on him.
That's gonna follow Ulysses's pipe.
The man seems unamused.
You don't mind if I smoke myself, do you?
My God.
I have my own pipe.
You're free to. We'll talk further later, Neil. Yeah, boss, sure. So, you're rid of a company.
Parts of it.
What'd you say?
Movement?
I said parts of it. Parts of the
Parts.
company.
Parts of it. Expected. And you're the company that has my niece in it.
Yes.
How is Amber doing these days?
Heading up to a certain keep as we speak.
He lowers his pipe and raises his eyebrow at that. Big pardon.
She's with the other half of River Company.
Roll deception.
No, she's
That's
not.
actually me forgetting. That
You dummy.
uh,
As Erica will put it, you stupid dummy. Oh, it's not good.
That is not good. No, that's not good in the slightest.
no.
What's his insight?
Way too fucking high.
That's just Fred being a dummy and thinking. Not
If you want, you can pull it back. You could retcon. You could rescind that
Please.
statement.
If I'm
Please
allowed
allow
to,
me
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Sajar would lie on this. Like, this is a thing. So yeah, if you want to redact your statement,
Yes, please.
okay. So what do you say instead when he asks about Amber?
She said she had some personal business to attend to, so we parted ways before we came here.
He nods at that. She did make mention of that in her letter. Well, I suppose I'm not too surprised. She was always an indefinite child. Makes sense now she's an indefinite adult. I take it as. Welcome to Lilac Adventurers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Per Amber's letter to me, you're going to the town of Burford. Is that correct?
Yep.
Then you'll be happy to know I've secured you a fast means of transit. To a degree. There's some catches to it. But something you adventurers should be able and apt for.
Sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
When you begin your trek through, before you begin your trek through the damned forest, stop by a bakery. Buy the freshest donut they have in their store. Take it with you. Don't need it.
Which one?
Any of them.
Okay.
Any bakery, whichever's the freshest. And make sure the baker actually gives you the freshest one.
Understood.
That was the
Pen
most
click.
satisfying click I've ever heard.
Pen click. Oh my god.
Flicks pen menacingly. Normally travel through the damned forest from here to Burfordia would probably take you around the span of 4 or 5 days. Give or take. Depends on the weather and the path. The method by which you will be traveling should get you there in about an hour. An hour's swift pace. Am I understood?
Loud and clear.
So good.
Then that's all there is to it. Unless you guys need something from Lord Thrall's estate. Within reason.
You don't think so? Wait.
Yeah. Do you have something to put in my pipe?
He reaches under his, sort of flows out his cloak and reaches into a pouch that he keeps sort of tucked, not nestled under his arm, his armpit area, but just a little bit more to, the left of that. Assuming this is his right arm. Unbinds the cordage of it, and it just flings underhand, chucks, this pouch over.
You have a pipe, but you don't have anything to put in it? South will look to Wolfgang.
I thought I did. It was not at the top of my list. And he will. Where did he pull out?
Ouch.
He just undoes a pouch off his kit and just sort of underhand flings it at you.
Yeah,
The pouch itself is full of pipe wood.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, he'll start packing his pipe. Say, sehr gut, danke. Do you have a light?
You guys see them. You guys hear a snap, and then the guy Neil, as he's referred to thus far, is next to you, and he has a matchbook, or not matchbook, yeah, matchbook that he lights and just sort of offers it for you.
Thank you. Yeah, start smoking.
Weird thing is Zol is suddenly next to the other two. So it's like this now. Zol's like,
Just swap.
what the fuck?
Did it like?
Zol is in a state of confusion as he's suddenly over here.
Oh. Okay.
There you go. He tries to blow on the match, but he's wearing a mask that doesn't do jack shit. The match goes out. There you go.
They traded places. I thought I just traded fucking Saul for the pipe weed.
That was a great fight. That was a great fight.
Holy crap.
That's
I mean, if we were in a
just silent
we were in the
regret. Oh
Feywild.
no.
It gets to be more like this. There you go. Can all of you roll your insight except Wolfgang?
Yeah.
Wolfgang is busy. Oof! Hey!
Hey.
Nice.
Mamma mia! No, that's kidding.
What?
No, not really. To Sajar and Silas, you guys hear the sound of metal rattling from behind you or so.
look over my shoulder.
Silas will also do that. Not look over their own shoulder, then look over his shoulder.
You look over three people's shoulders, through them even, like some sort of eldritch abomination, and you see... No, I was kidding. You guys look over at what is producing the sound, and you guys can see it's Abigail. She's rattling in her armor, her helmet. I guess I should probably change it to the helmet side. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh,
Like,
man!
is she shaking?
Something like that. Either she's shaking, she's having a seizure, or something like that.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Hurry up. Hurry over to her and give her a supporting arm if she's looking like she's gonna fall.
She does begin to have her knees buckle. We're gonna need to change the music real fast.
Boy.
Don't worry about it. You guys inadvertently chose poorly. In fairness, there's very little you guys could have done to forecast it.